And I broke my sword. Are you happy? Was that a cool enough intro? Hello, I'm Jake Truemper. This is Alex's sword. He's gonna be pissed. And welcome back to the quest for the greatest YouTuber ever. Oh my God. Hello and welcome back to the quest for the greatest YouTuber ever. Rough start to an intro. I'm trying to make it more exciting because, as you know, Keemstar roasted me and said my intros are terrible. So I was like, I'm gonna make it more interesting. Frank is afraid to even show his face anymore. It was absolutely humiliating. So, you know, we need to take more risks. I was too comfortable talking about Jay Slat. He's a friend of mine. I need to branch out more. I need to talk about YouTubers I don't know, YouTubers I'm a big fan of. I mean, I've actually done that before. I don't really know where I was going for that. Today we're talking about Elvis the Alien. I'm actually a new fan of Elvis. I recently did a video about Bunty King, someone I know and am friends with on Twitter. God, no, Jake! Branch out! I recently discovered Elvis the Alien by going through Bunty King. When I did my video about him, I saw that he did a collaboration with this guy, and I was like, oh, let's check him out. And I got really sidetracked with a bunch of Elvis the Alien videos, and I've been watching him ever since. He does such an interesting combination of videos, and I can't wait to dive into it, like I said, but first we look at the controversies, and for controversies, he doesn't have much. Probably the one that I even got a little upset about is when he did a review of the Report of the Week. Don't get me wrong, he is a strange guy, the Report of the Week, but that's his charm, and it felt kind of like an attack. Elvis the Alien doesn't really attack anyone he reviews, but man, he went in kind of hard, got some feedback from it, and guess what? He made a video calling himself out for it, and it was absolutely hilarious, and a lot of people were kind of like, oh, you can't go for the Report of the Week, and Elvis admitted, he's like, yeah, I messed up a little bit, which, great, you like, that's the best a content creator can do, so well done on that one. And then I guess the only other thing is like maybe some beef that was done between like him when he was on a podcast. Nothing much. And through my extensive research also, for when he started, there were some conflicting dates. So we're just going to go back to his oldest video 3 years ago. So there you go on that. As you know, we jump into all of the greatness that his channel is. So we first take a look at his YouTube channel in general. Like I said, he's been around for 3 years and he's been killing the game, not really changing up his content too much. And my favorite thing about this is a lot of the time, a lot of commentators just don't hold back with how they destroy a content creator. They really just go in so hard for no reason. Like, you don't even know the guy. Why are you personally attacking this person? When Elvis does it, he just brings light into it, and even at some points in times, he'll be like, I admire that this person's not afraid to do this. This person's insane, and it's cool. Or he'll be like, I don't like this person, but I can respect what they're doing. And that's such an interesting take on YouTube, is he does such a good combination of roasting them enough so it's interesting, while also being like, hey, we can still be friends. We can still go get a beer. Like, we're cool even though I roasted you. And there's no real fight back towards that. You just have to be like, dang, yeah. Thank you, Elvis the Alien. Like, it's so cool how he does that. He also has been doing some movie reviews lately. He does a kind of wide genre of stuff, but probably the one that's been his most notable is the one where he doesn't like people. He'll be like, I have a problem with this person. Or he'll be talking about, like, cartoons that get ruined. His SpongeBob ruined one. Oh, that got me down the rabbit hole of all of his ruined stuff. And my God, people ruin everything. Oh, God. Okay. Anyways, he really does a great job of bringing light into things that might not be the most popular, but that he finds personally interesting, which I absolutely love. For someone who's almost at 1 million subscribers, that's really cool to see that he doesn't follow every single trend. Sure, he'll jump onto ones occasionally, but usually not so much. He does what he finds interesting, like with his more recent one, the Jafar of YouTube. I had no idea who this guy was, and he thought it was proper to bring light to it. He went a little bit more hard on it, but I think it was deserved. And that's why, speaking of deserved, his YouTube channel is going to come in at a solid 8. And now it's time for social media. We jump into the social media. As you guys know, you've been here before, and if you haven't been here before, well, I just told you what we're doing. Take a look at the Instagram first. He kills it on Instagram. I actually really enjoy his pictures, except for that. I didn't want to see that. Thanks. Thank you so much, Elvis, for that one. But I like to focus more on Twitter in general because that's the best way you can interact with fans. That's the best way you can publicly see the interaction with fans without having to see like DMs and stuff. He does a very good job interacting with fans on Twitter. Usually he'll respond to like a bigger YouTuber and that might pop up on your feed because that's just how Twitter works. And you'll see people respond to him, and sometimes he'll respond back to them. Sometimes he'll respond to people who @ him on Twitter. He does a very good job staying active in the community of the Twitterverse. And overall, he follows people that he respects and stuff. I have a friend, Crypt TV, and he follows him because he really appreciates his content. I really appreciate his content, and it's cool to see that he also does like collaborations with these people as well. People that might not be as big as he is, he still follows them and still interacts with them because he respects their content, which is really appreciative, and that really leads into the next thing that we're talking about. But for social media, we're gonna give him another 8. Why not? Let's just throw another 8 up there. I love giving out 8s. Going in as a content creator, and it seeps perfectly into the fact that he has respect for his fellow creators, which is really rare to see. I feel like at one point, once you start reaching a certain threshold, you start to lose respect for the other creators. I know I've been talking about a lot of creators I've already covered, but Leon Lush is another example of someone who still interacts with fans, who still interacts with people, even though they're getting up to the millions now. They still haven't really lost who they are. They still really interact with you, which is great to see, because again, when some creators start to get big, they start to kind of lose sight of who they are. They start to stop interacting. They make even different content, or stop working with smaller creators. So that's why it's really cool that Elvis the Alien is doing what he does and stays friends with the people that he respected back when he was a smaller channel. And that goes a long way and really shows what kind of person you are. And it also shows with this content how he is genuinely a good guy. If he calls someone out and they talk to him personally, he might even do something where he's like, hey, I am sorry I called this person out. I didn't understand the situation. It's so cool to see someone that real and that understanding on YouTube. He seems like someone you could go to if you were having a problem, and he would genuinely want to help you. He genuinely cares about his fans and his friends on YouTube, and he really doesn't seem as egotistical as a lot of other people. He definitely seems like a guy who just got lucky. Like, he's just like, I did not expect to be here, and now he is here, and it's so cool, and it's well deserved. He puts a lot of time into the content. He'll be honest with you. He recently tweeted out that he wasn't a fan of some of the content that he made, and he doesn't want to post it because he doesn't want to put out bad content, and that's something you can respect. He'd rather put out quality content than something that's going to get views and maybe lose a handful of subscribers, because you know once you get diehard subscribers, they'll give you a pass, but he doesn't want that pass. He wants to put out the best content he can, making him one of the best content creators you're going to see on the platform. Wow. Did I breathe during that? That was... Okay, sorry about that. Let's give his total. That's a commendable 9. Bringing his grand total to 25. God bless. Well done, man. I'm a big fan of your content. New fan, but I've been trying to watch as many of your videos as I can. Real quick, as I'm editing this, future Jake, I'm an idiot. How could I completely forget about his clothing line? Basically, he doesn't only do merch. He does like a huge clothing line, which is like a huge part of his channel because it's really unique, cool designs, and he's been called out a bunch of times for having such awesome designs. Well done. That doesn't really add anything into any of the scores. I thought I would just throw that in for you because I'm an idiot and I left it out, and it's a huge part of his channel. As you know, we now compare the creators. The last creator I covered, who is going to be J Slat, and this creator, which is Elvis the Alien. Both of them are people who seem genuine in their intent to create good content and also just share it with people and don't care about how viral it goes. They might notice that it doesn't do as big and be like, hey, what's happening, YouTube? But they don't care that much. They care more about being a creator that can also be trusted and be your friend and put out content they personally enjoy. And also people who seem like they just kind of got lucky and are like, I'm here now. It's time to keep putting out great content. And luck is not the right word. They deserve to be where they are at now. But I'm glad that they're not underrated. I'm glad that they're moving up and they're getting what they deserve. And they definitely seem just as surprised by it. It's like, we're happy to be here and we're going to keep putting out great content. And they connect with you. It's just fun to see. It's fun to see two creators like this that really kind of go with the memes, that go with, they both have great voices, overall just connect well with you. And that's why they're both pretty great creators and both commendable creators as well. And I mean, I hope you guys like the intro. Hopefully Frank can get his confidence back. And after Keemstar roasted us, thank you guys so much for watching. Till next time. Hey guys, just a heads up, the next creator is someone you guys requested. I've been trying to watch a bunch of their videos to try to keep up, so I'm really excited to cover them. And also, if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments, because hey, I'm trying to find the best and greatest creators out there. Not to mention, I'll soon be starting a quest for the worst YouTubers out there, because man, I've been finding a lot of them. Hey, goodbye for real this time.